विषयला वाम पंथ पुस्तकम गत सप्ताहे मया संपूर्णं पठितं बहवः धन्यवादः।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
नेक्स्ट। Ratan Sheena, Pranam, both of you, sir. Both of you spot on. RCA of Afghan Taliban issue. I think we should rethink the New World Order. Jihadist is greater than leftist, greater than Chinese, greater than so called democracies. Your thought, please.
I'll say it is not inaccurate to articulate the current situation. That does not mean that it need to be the final outcome, because there is no such thing as final outcome. It is always dynamic. But yes, I would agree. Uh, I will put probably leftist and jihadist. We are yet to see who wins it. I think probably China is greater than them all, because China has insulated itself in a very wonderful way, both from jihadist and the leftist, jihadist and the ideological leftists. China is very insulated, so I will probably just take China to the leftmost part. As far as China from within is concerned, it is sort of protected.
Okay, next. AV, what is leftism based on ideology, or is it simply a dhandha, self-interest of individuals wearing cloak of social justice? Where is the power center?
I will say it is both. So where left becomes an ideology, yeah, where left is ruled by, governed by an ideology, is very interesting to watch. It is definitely a dhanda, and we have always discussed the dhanda side of it a lot. Where is the power center is very hard to pinpoint, and that is their strength, that you we are not able to pinpoint its power center, because it is very well hidden as well as very well diffused within a very narrow network of people. It is very well hidden. So I cannot claim to know where the power center is. I will not try that. I will come to the ideology part of it. The ideology part of leftism is basically, essentially inherent in some people thinking that they know more than others. Some people thinking that they have enough knowledge to take the best decision on behalf of everyone else. Some people thinking that they can actually turn this world. The world has all the potential of becoming perfect. It is not becoming perfect only because other people are not as wise or as smart or as honest and as idealistic as them. So some people think that way, that I can make a better world only if I am given a choice and I know how to make it. So that is the fundamental beginning of leftism, where the left derives its, I will say, conviction. Because the leftist is a very is a man, very convinced person. He believes that he's right. So not all leftists just know that they are doing dhandas. Those who know they are doing dhandas, they can change. The moment you change the equation, they will change the side and come on this side, and they will still do the dhanda. So that dhanda part is separate. But people who are convinced leftists derive their conviction from the belief that they know more than others about what is right for everyone. So that is why they try to concentrate the loci of decision making into their hand or as close to them as possible. So I think that is where the leftism is an ideology, and some people do not actually become strong enough or important enough to get that, but they still believe that it is possible to create a better world, and if not me, that person knows how to make it. And so they start supporting one person. So that is where the left derives its support from. Youngsters, 16-year-olds, idealists, not knowing, not realizing that no, the world is not turned out the way it is by accident. It has turned out the way it is because it was the best possible way it could be, by continuous ongoing trial and error and experiments, by centuries, by the interaction of different people over generations, they have come up with this is the best. This is not ideal, this is not perfect, but then nothing is ideal, nothing is perfect, and this is the best we have come to. They do not realize that. They want to change it and make it perfect. And that is where they get, I will say, what is the word? Enrolled or recruited into the left ideology. So that is where the leftism derives its ideological ground from.
Okay, next. Ravi Malhotra, democracy in China may be only solution to stop it.
Democracy in China. Again, the question is that the moment you open the door and allow democratic process, then that's true. That will give freedom to people of China. But at the same time, that does give opportunity to others to come forward and start telling people, I know what is best for you, and you come with me, and I will give you a perfect society. So I think the solution is for people to realize that there is no perfect solution. The solution is for people to realize there is no solution. First thing is that there are no solutions. There are only trade-offs. So that the realizing that there is no solution to any problem, there are only trade-offs. And what is the best trade-off? We should be willing to accept that. That is the more and more number of people with that mindset will be able to come to keep leftism at a bay. What is best for China? Probably China has accepted, not only accepted, China is happy the way it is, where it allows a few people to run the country while everyone else has his economic freedom. Chinese people are relatively happier the way they are.
Next. AV, is it possible that those who are actually seeking social justice get deceived by the exploiter who is wearing cloak of leftism and that empowers them?
It is true. It is actually true. There are people who truly believe in the idea of social justice or idea of the perfect social justice. That is the point. We can always strive to make things better, but at any given point of time, we have to accept what is less than perfect. But if there is someone who constantly keeps telling them this is not perfect, I will promise you a more perfect future, and then they say that this is my intention to achieve this, and everyone subscribes to them, it is very true that people who are actually seeking social justice get lured by the promise of a perfect solution. And that is what left uses them, not realizing that intention is not equal to outcome. He tells that this is my intention to make a perfect world, does not mean that he is going to make a perfect world. We have to stop and ask them, how are you going to achieve it? Why do you think you will be able to achieve it? How do you possess all the knowledge that is required to achieve it? What do you call? What incentives do you plan to put in place for people to behave in the way you want them to behave?
Next. अभंग सनातन, बड़े आईटी कंपनी वाले दी प्रिंट को क्यों फंड करते हैं?
देखिए भाई, कोई भी आदमी कोई भी काम करता है तो दो कारण से करता है, या तो लालच से या डर से। या तो बड़ी आईटी कंपनी वालों को इसका कोई फायदा है, सो वो देखते हैं कि या तो फायदा को मैक्सिमाइज करते हैं या नुकसान को मिनिमाइज करते हैं। अगर हम द प्रिंट को फंड नहीं करेंगे, अगर हम लेफ्ट के साथ मिलकर नहीं रहेंगे, तो लेफ्ट मेरा नुकसान कर देगा। या दोनों तरह से है, या जो एक्सप्लेनेशन है, या दोनों चीजों को, या डर को भी डिफाइन करता है और यह लाभ को भी डिफाइन करता है। तो नुकसान को मिनिमाइज करना भी एक तरह का लाभ का कैलकुलेशन है, और यह डर है कि वो मेरा नुकसान कर देगा, इसलिए वे करते हैं। इसलिए सारे कैपिटलिस्ट जो है सो लेफ्ट को खुश रखते हैं टू मिनिमाइज देयर लॉस, बिकॉज लेफ्ट हैज द पावर टू inflict losses on them.
Next. बौद्धिक क्षत्राणी। नमस्कार राजीव जी एंड संजय जी, बहुत अजीब दिमाग में है क्या हिंदुस्तान का क्रिश्चियन हो जाना जिहाद से बचा लेगा भारत को?
अब आप क्या कहें, ये तो ऐसी बात है कि
कुएं से बचने के लिए खाई में कूदने वाली बात।
आग में जल के मरोगे या रस्सी, ये क्या है पता है? रोमेल को, इसका बहुत अच्छी कहानी मुझे याद है। रोमेल को हिटलर ने जो चॉइस दिया था, गन दिया था, जहर दिया था। ही वॉज गिवन a glass of poison, a loaded gun, and a letter with a picture of his family member, or envelope with a picture of his family members. तुम जहर पी के मरना चाहते हो, जहर पी के मर लो। गोली मारना चाहते हो, खुद को गोली मार लो। और नहीं तो ये तुम्हारे फैमिली मेंबर्स हैं, इनका क्या होगा सोच लो। तो हिटलर ने रोमेल को ये चॉइस दिया था। तो मुझे, आई कॉल इट रोमेल्स चॉइस।
Okay. Think freely. Do you see USA course correction or you see a collapse?
I sincerely believe in USA's ability to do the course correction. I
To?
sincerely believe
In the USA's ability to?
to do a course correction.
Okay.
Uh, I feel that probably the ideal of freedom is too deeply ingrained, or at least it will either they do the course correction, or the way left is doing, US will backfire and do a course correction, or the left has to carry on doing it slowly over much longer period to be able to actually change people's mind completely, the way they have done in England. England is more severely affected because the left has worked very slowly in a Fabian way. While in US, they still wanted to do it the revolutionary way by taking over the institutions. So I believe in USA's ability to do a course correction. Whether they will actually do one or not, I don't know, but US has the potential to do it.
Next. CR, once Western world is subdued by using refugees and if it gets Islamized completely, how will communists establish their ideology? Because Islam and communism can never coexist.
That is a very interesting showdown. I will say, when someone plays the semi-final, one does not think about how they are going to win the final. So both left and Islam are playing the semi-final, and at this moment they are focusing on winning the semi-final itself. What will be the result of the final will be interesting to see. But right now they both are playing semi-final, and they both want to see each other in the final, because their biggest enemy is freedom, and freedom is already eliminated. Both realize that their biggest enemy is freedom, and whether it is Islam or whether it is communism, the freedom is already eliminated. So their biggest enemy is out. So once freedom is gone, extinguished, lost to humanity completely, then Islam and communism will deal with each other.
Next. संजय सर, राजीव जी प्रणाम। क्या हम कह सकते हैं कि वामपंथी एक सुविधा लोभी क्लास है जो कि अपने हितों को राष्ट्रहित से ऊपर रखते हैं?
यह तो है, यह तो है ही है, लेकिन सिर्फ इतना नहीं है। ऐसे लोग जो अपने हितों को राष्ट्रहित से ऊपर रखते हैं, ये वामपंथ के सबस्ट्रेट्स, जिनको वामपंथ यूज करता है, इस्तेमाल करता है। वामपंथ हमारी बहुत सारी गलतियों को इस्तेमाल, बहुत सारी कमजोरियों को इस्तेमाल करता है। यह जो आपने कहा, इसको मैं कहूंगा लालच, अपने लालच या स्वार्थ। तो हमारे लालच या स्वार्थ को इस्तेमाल करता है, हमारी ईर्ष्या को इस्तेमाल करता है, हमारी अज्ञान को इस्तेमाल करता है। तो जो कुछ भी हमारे वीकनेसेस हैं, वामपंथ उन सबको एक एक करके इस्तेमाल करता है। तो आपने जो पॉइंट आउट दिया कि वह हमारी एक गलती, स्वार्थ या लालच को पॉइंट आउट कर रहा है, और उसको ऑफ कोर्स वामपंथ इस्तेमाल करता है। तो ऐसे लोग वामपंथ के बड़े अच्छे सबस्ट्रेट जरूर होते हैं, पर सिर्फ इतना ही नहीं है।
Next. CR, Rajiv ji, is it a good idea to migrate to America now if anyone is getting a good opportunity there? Which country is more susceptible in future to communism oblique Islamism, India or America?
भागने का कोई रास्ता नहीं है क्योंकि आग हर तरफ लगी हुई है। अगर आप सिर्फ इस्लामाइजेशन एंड कम्युनिज्म को स्केप करके अमेरिका भाग रहे हैं तो एक पीढ़ी और भाग पाएंगे, उससे ज़्यादा नहीं। जैसा मैंने कहा, भारत में लेफ्ट का और इस्लामाइजेशन का एक डिफरेंट फॉर्म है और वहाँ एक डिफरेंट फॉर्म है। चूंकि वहाँ पर कल्चरल मार्क्सिज्म है तो वह उनकी उससे लड़ पाने की एबिलिटी को ज़्यादा सीवियरली अफेक्ट करता है, because they are gradually becoming culturally more and more incapable of fighting this invasion. That is true. I agree. So we stand a better chance. But at the same time, they have more resources in their hand, and because of their previous commitment to freedom and previous commitment to economic freedom, leading to prosperity, they have more reserve. They have less cultural reserve but more material reserve. So they have a stronger army. We have a weaker army compared to that. They cannot think of taking over the street and overwhelming the country completely by the sheer force of numbers, the way we face the risk. जैसे मैंने कहा, India faces the risk of street violence, where they can come in the street and take over completely, overpower the state machinery and take it over. So we face the immediate danger. There is no doubt. But at the same time, do not have as much resources in our hand, but we have a greater cultural reserve. We can fight back because we are not as culturally corrupt as they have become. So we have to think of ट्रेड ऑफ। पर आप भागने की अगर सोच रहे हैं कि भारत से भाग के अमेरिका चल जाएंगे तो बच जाएंगे, तो यह तो कोई
नेक्स्ट। वामपन्थस्य एकस्य नूतनस्य रूपस्य नाम मास्टर स्ट्रोक वादः। मास्टर स्ट्रोक वाद कह रहे हैं कि ये वामपंथ का एक नया रूप है।
देखिए, यह भी वहीं से आता है, जो मान के चलते हैं कि मोदी के पास हर प्रॉब्लम का सॉल्यूशन है या हो सकता है, इसलिए मोदी का किया हुआ हर काम मास्टर स्ट्रोक है। तो मूल भावना वही है, वामपंथ वाली है, कि हम मोदी को इसलिए एक्सेप्ट करते हैं कि मोदी परफेक्ट है। जी नहीं, मैं मोदी को इसलिए एक्सेप्ट नहीं करता हूं कि मोदी परफेक्ट है। मैं मोदी को इसलिए एक्सेप्ट करता हूं कि मोदी बेस्ट अवेलेबल ऑप्शन है। तो मेरी सोच, ज्यादातर लोगों की सोच से यही बदल जाती है कि आप मोदी को तभी एक्सेप्ट करेंगे जब मोदी परफेक्ट होंगे। ना, दिस इज नॉट माई कंडीशन। आई डू नॉट लुक फॉर दैट। आई ओनली लुक फॉर द बेस्ट अवेलेबल ऑप्शन एट एनी पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम, and that's why I do not have a problem with Modi, because after all, he is the best available option we have. But जो लोग मोदी को एक्सेप्ट करेंगे क्योंकि मोदी इज द बेस्ट अवेलेबल ऑप्शन, पर तभी करेंगे जब मोदी के हर काम को मास्टर स्ट्रोक घोषित कर सकें। यह उनकी मजबूरी है, एक सेल्फ इन्फ्लिक्टेड वीकनेस है। तो आप कह सकते हैं कि ऐसे ही लोग मास्टर स्ट्रोक खोजते हैं मोदी के हर काम में, मैं नहीं खोजता। ठीक है, मजबूरी है, कमजोरी है, जो भी है, बट आफ्टर ऑल इट इज द बेस्ट अवेलेबल ऑप्शन वी हैव।
एग्जैक्टली। मास्टर स्ट्रोक वादियों को दूसरी प्रॉब्लम है, ये खाली इतनी नहीं है। उनकी प्रॉब्लम ये है कि न केवल आप उसको परफेक्ट माने, यदि आप मोदी को कोई भी सलाह देते हैं या आप कोई क्रिटिसाइज करते हैं, तो आप फिर जो है वो आपको इवन इफ you're a voter of मोदी, तो यू आर नॉट एक्सेप्टेड अकॉर्डिंग टू मास्टर स्ट्रोक वादी।
एक और चीज,
एक फैसिस्ट स्टाइल एक
अप्रोच है। एक चीज और मैंने नोटिस की है कि जब ये मास्टर स्ट्रोक वादी बदल जाते हैं और जिस दिन ये मोदी विरोधी हो जाते हैं, उस दिन ये सबसे गंदी गंदी गालियां निकालते हैं। कल तक ये था कि हम मोदी के विरुद्ध कुछ सुन नहीं सकते, और फिर फाइनली वन फाइन डे व्हेन दे रियली रियलाइज दैट मोदी इज आफ्टर ऑल नॉट परफेक्ट, then they fail to accept this explanation that whether Modi is perfect or not, he is still your best option. और तब ये सबसे घोर मोदी विरोधी भी हो जाते हैं। तो जिन लोगों से मैंने 2018-19 में मोदी को क्रिटिसाइज करने के लिए गालियां सुनी थी, मैं आज फिर उन्हीं लोगों से मोदी को सपोर्ट करने के लिए भी गालियां सुनता
हूँ। चलिए नेक्स्ट। कूल डूड, क्योर फॉर लेफ्ट आइडियोलॉजी सुप्रीमेसी इन केरला अकॉर्डिंग टू यू?
There is no such thing as cure. There is no such thing as solution. There are only trade-offs. तो ये बात मैं बोलूंगा कि व्हाई आर वी लुकिंग फॉर क्योर? इट इज अ कांस्टेंट फाइट, इट विल गो ऑन, इट विल गो ऑन, इसमें कोई शंका नहीं है। ऐसा कोई समय नहीं आएगा जब लेफ्ट पूरी तरह से खत्म हो जाएगा। इसकी शंका है जरूर है कि लेफ्ट अगर पूरी तरह से सत्ता में आ गया तो वह आपको सर नहीं उठाने देगा कभी भी, इसका खतरा जरूर है। लेकिन लेफ्ट पूरी तरह से खत्म हो जाएगा इसका कोई खतरा नहीं है। लेफ्ट, द थ्रेट ऑफ लेफ्ट विल ऑलवेज बी देयर। अगर मैं कहूं कि एक ऐसी बीमारी आएगी कि दुनिया से ह्यूमैनिटी नष्ट हो जाएगी, इट इज वेरी मच पॉसिबल। देयर कैन बी अ डिजीज दैट विल किल एवरीवन इन द वर्ल्ड, बट देयर विल नेवर बी अ टाइम व्हेन देयर विल बी नो डिजीज इन द वर्ल्ड. So there is no cure for left. The question is how at each point of time you keep on fighting the left.
गीता भाई जी धन्यवाद। Abhilash Nanda, please host James Lindsay of New Discourses YT channel. He has done immense work on woke ideology. Naman to both of you. Okay, good suggestion. Thank you. Gauri Dani, Namaste sir. Thank you for exposing marriage of Marxism and Islam. Does USA know that it has gifted Afghanistan to China, or is it still in a bubble of being global superpower with Joe Biden, the sleepy Joe Biden, as a progressive leader?
Honestly, USA is a country which is most insulated to what happens in the rest of the world. एक जोक मैं बोलूंगा, थोड़ा लंबा है थोड़ा ध्यान से सुनना
चलिए
होगा.
आप सुनाइए सुनाइए।
एक बार ऐसा एक क्वेश्चन पूछा गया, द यूएनओ हेल्ड अ वर्ल्ड वाइड सर्वे of what is, according in your honest opinion, what is the solution to the shortage of food in most of the world. The survey failed miserably because in Asia they did not know the meaning of honest. In China they did not know the meaning of opinion. In Europe they did not know the meaning of shortage. And in Africa they did not know the meaning of food. And in Middle East they did not know the meaning of solution. And in America they did not know the meaning of rest of the world. So America does not have the idea of what happens in rest of the world. They do not. They are probably the average American is a very insulated person who does not realize that the rest of the world does affect them as well. That is true. So they will carry on believing what they believe. That is true for most people. At the same time, America has some of the most enlightened people in the world who watch the world most keenly, who have the best view of the world. So आप ये नहीं कह सकते कि there will be no one in America who understands it, or there is no one in America who will not be able to articulate it for the others. The question is the one person articulating it for others, how will they reach most of the people, and whether most of the people will really care about it or not. So this is always a matter of dynamic exercise. I do not know if no one asks that question whether it has happened before. The Afghanistan gifted to Taliban, whether such a thing has happened before, whether someone realizes it or not. But China was handed over to the communist by the Americans. Do we realize similar thing happened when China was handed over to the communist by the Americans? When in 1936-37 the communist in the civil war of China, जब चाइना में सिविल वॉर चल रहा था तो करीब करीब कम्युनिस्ट जो है सो खत्म होने के कगार पे थे। तब तक जापानीज इन्वेजन हो गया 1937 में, and after Japanese invasion happened, then the communist leaders took a turn around and they started still the Chiang Kai-shek carried on saying that no, we can fight Japanese later, but we must fight the communists first because they are a bigger threat. So even when Japan occupied the northern China, Chiang Kai-shek carried on his offensive against the communists. Then suddenly the communists changed their tone, they became very patriotic. They started saying that, see what Chiang Kai-shek is doing. He, instead of fighting the Japanese, he's fighting his own countrymen. And this changed the opinion worldwide, all over the China. And Chiang Kai-shek had to kind of come to a truce with the communists and fight the Japanese together. And finally, after the World War, when by the time when Japanese surrendered, by then अमेरिका में प्रेसिडेंट था हैरी ट्रूमन and the administration of Harry Truman was entirely leftist. Even if Harry Truman was chosen to be the next president only because the other person who could have been the president was totally unacceptable to the American people because he was openly communist. So just like Joe Biden is chosen now, while actually if you talk to the left, they would have any day would have preferred Bernie Sanders. But they did choose Joe Biden because Joe Biden was more acceptable to the rest of the people. Similar trade-off was made when they choose Harry Truman over the other, I'm forgetting his name, vice president before him, because they knew that Roosevelt is probably not going to complete his fourth term. So they did choose Harry Truman, but Harry Truman's administration was pro-leftist. So what happened after the war? When Japanese surrendered, all the Japanese weapons were handed over to the communists, and America did nothing about it. So America allowed all the Japanese weapons to go in the hand of the communists so that the communists could take over within next 3 years whole of China, and America did nothing about it. So just the way China was handed over to the communists in 1948, 46, 45 to 48 by a person who was supposedly less radical, less leftist than the other alternative. Similarly, Joe Biden was chosen, and Joe Biden has handed over Afghanistan to the jihadis.
Next. Pranam, doesn't the cry for saving women and only girl child sound more like Panch Makkars are saying, हमें आपके दिमाग चाहिए पुरुष और पुरुषार्थ के बिना.
Saving women and only girl child. पता नहीं, they come up with the mascots. So currently, woman and girl child is their mascot. That gives them legitimacy. It is not that they have to save anyone. All they need is they need mascots to get legitimacy for their own existence.
Next. Atul Kotwal, I started feeling after this talk that RSS structure and decision making is inspired Vampanthy model. What is your take? They also think they know all.
One thing I have noticed about RSS is that they do take feedback a lot from people. So even when we think that why they are not doing the way we want them to do, they keep taking feedback, and they only go as far as they think people will actually come with them. So RSS tries not to go too far from where the people are standing. They think that, probably you would disagree with me.
Nobody, I doubt if there is even 1% who would agree with their DNA theory.
No, that's different. That's different. I don't even think that he even agrees with the DNA theory. There are things that he has to say. I don't think that he agrees with the DNA theory. And why do you think that he has to say everything that he thinks? After all, it is whatever it says. It is part of the political discourse that it is said. So
anyway, for that we need a separate session.
Yeah, we did a separate session where I said that I sincerely hope that he doesn't mean what he said. But I still feel that he probably doesn't mean. But I will say that RSS has a system of feedback. And some of the RSS people I have met, I'm amazed at how deeply they understand how people think. So no matter what they think, they go by what people think. And that is the central discourse. Anytime you say, they say that लोक व्यवहार में ऐसा नहीं होता या public ऐसा नहीं सोचती. So even if you think you are right, don't do what people don't think is right. So I think they have a feedback system. At least I hope so.
Next, Suresh Gandham, why are Marxist Abrahamics able to build and sustain enduring institutions while we Hindus struggle? How do you see the difference in terms of understanding and exercise of power?
Yes, true. It is all about power. Marxists and Abrahamics are all about concentration of power in their hand. So they of course understand it better. इसमें कोई शंका ही नहीं है. भाई जहर सांप के ही पास होता है, तो आप पूछेंगे जहर, why don't we have the venom that snakes have? No, we are, because we are not snakes. So that is totally true, that we Hindus, Hindu is by definition, when you disseminate the source of, disseminate the different loci of what you call decision making, you are basically diluting power, and that is all about Hinduism, is about diluting power, not leaving too much power in one person's hand. That is the essence of Hinduism. So we do not understand power. That is absolutely true. That is the drawback as well, but this is also the point from which we derive our biggest strength.
Okay, next. Ravi Malhotra, thank you, Ji. Deep Shah, how Bharat will fight if West is converted to left and Islam?
Even when West is not converted to left and Islam, our threats are not any less. Right. It is there, as I said, there is a real risk that we might convert before they do. So we should not fight, we should not really, we should fear the day when it converts, but probably our test, our day of our judgment will come before actually the whole of West is converted. Because they have shown more resilience in terms of actually they can come out in the street and fight. We lack that. They have shown that they do come out in the street, and use of violence comes naturally to the West than to Hindus. So that is our problem. We need to learn how to fight it on our ground when, as and when
Yes,
the street violence
we
comes.
need to revive both our martial spirit as well as our intellectual Kshatriya spirit. Both the Shatra has to be revived. It isn't as if it wasn't there, but I think a long period of subjugation kind of has dulled that a little bit. And that's what we are trying over here. Cool dude. Rajiv ji, can you please elaborate love relationship between Islam and left and hate relationship between Hindu and left? I think this has been discussed already.
Discuss. The freedom is the point. They hate freedom, and Hinduism gives freedom.
Make and sense of responsibility and duty in people's right from childhood defeat leftist ideology.
I will say sense of responsibility and duty, while it is very necessary, is not sufficient. Because the left also will give you a sense of responsibility and sense of duty uh, uh, towards the cause of the commune, or cause of the left, and cause of the state, as they did in Russia or Cuba or China. So sense of responsibility and duty is necessary, but it is not sufficient. I will say sense of freedom is what is needed to fight left.
Okay, next. Indic, let's say Vampant wins in the absolute end against Christianity, Jews, and Hindus. So how would Vampanthi will win against Islam?
That will be a very
Only
interesting fight. Very interesting
hypothetical
fight.
scenarios.
But that is a very interesting fight. No one can predict that. How will left win against Islam? For as far as we are concerned, it is Rommel's choice.
Gauri Dani, do you think China has shielded itself from all kinds of subversion, left Islam, Christianity and is immune now, or will it face what consequences of its own export?
China, if as long as the left has got the West to feed on, they will not turn toward China. They are trying to, in the name of democracy in Hong Kong and all, they are trying to get a foothold in China. There is no doubt. But China had shielded itself from these kinds of subversion, left Islam, Christianity. There is no doubt. Even if China itself is ruled by a so-called leftist government, China has shielded. There is no doubt. But as long as left has West to feed on, the left will not turn toward China openly, because they. Then the question is that when the left, the will ever the Western world be totally subdued by the left? That is the question. So only if that is done, then only this question can be asked whether the China again will be affected.
नेक्स्ट, अविनाश राय प्रिय राजीव जी, मेरे विचार से लेफ्टिज्म और दुनिया की सारी बुराइयां आदिकाल से चली आ रही हैं। केवल इन पढ़े लिखे एलिटों ने उस समय को गहराई से देखकर आए स्पिरिचुअलिस्टिक जैसा
Ism,
नाम
archaistic,
इज्म
Islamism.
आर्किस्टिक जैसा नामकरण नहीं किया है।
I agree. I agree there.
माँ माँ विद्विषावह को 200 साल पहले नहीं लिखा गया था। द्वेष एग्जिस्टेड इवन इन सत्ययुग। थैंक यू वेरी
I,
मच।
I agree.
ओके,
I totally
करेक्ट।
agree.
नेक्स्ट, Oriental Arms, Dr. Mishra, excellent explanation on what is left. The master slave is very logical. Can we counter the left narrative in India? How do we dent their growth and keep them in check?
How do we dent their growth? Very, very, very difficult question, but you have asked, put it very correctly, that how do we dent there? It's not like how do we eliminate them. You have asked, phrased it very correctly. How do we dent their growth? And I think we are already doing it by diversifying the discourse, making more and more people involved in the discourse, not making it central, involving youngsters to think for themselves, promote independent and free thinking rather than be totally. Don't ask them to subscribe to what you think, because then if that tendency is developed, then they will easily subscribe to what someone else thinks. So I think free thinking, asking children to think for themselves, analyze for them, is really important. And we also will have to, I will say, what we need to do is we need to interact with children, but at the same time we should not try to brainwash them the way left does, but we should brainwash them into valuing freedom and thinking freely.
Okay, next. रूपा राव, दोनों महानुभावों को मेरा प्रणाम। विशेला वामपंथ is a must read book for all. The clarity of thought of Dr. Rajiv ji is wonderful. Each time I read it, there is something new to learn. आपने किंडल पे डलवा दी इसको कि नहीं अभी तक?
इस किताब का प्रकाशन बिल्कुल भी मेरे हाथ में नहीं है। बिल्कुल भी मेरे हाथ में नहीं है, मतलब बहुत समय हो गया बोले हुए, अब मेरे पास कोई बहाने नहीं है, पर अभी तक ये किंडल पे नहीं है और मुझे पता नहीं है कि उसको डालते कैसे हैं, और मैं डाल भी दूं तो उसको मोनेटाइजेशन का जो प्रोसेस है वो मेरे हाथ में नहीं है।
मतलब पायरेसी इज द ओनली ऑप्शन।
I don't mind that. Honestly, I don't mind if people pirate the book.
People have pirated my book, by the way.
अच्छा, अभी मैं इंडिया आऊंगा तो अच्छा, आपकी बुक तो इस पर भी है ना, किंडल पे है ना?
हाँ, वो है। तो वो पायरेट भी कर ली लोगों ने साथ में।
अच्छा,
Slayer, sir, why don't a large section of the normal middle class people who get attracted to these communist ideologies not able to see through these stark differences when the Leli
left
gang goes on to defend Taliban but condemn the beating of the pedophile Chudiwala only because of his identity?
I think they do see. People do see. People who think independently do see when someone makes such a illogical connection. People who have absolutely no thinking process at all and no processing mechanism at all in the brain, they read and they think it is their thought. Only these are the people who are
You,
fooled by it.
you've got to appreciate the left actually. Internet should have been their death, but they have managed to use it to their end. Just
That's true.
look at their expertise. Oriental Arms, Sanjay ji, Rajiv ji, in the next 5 years, how real is the threat of street level violence in India overwhelming the state machinery, leaving common man at the mercy of Islamist leftist? आप
This is
बोलिए,
the
फिर मैं
most
इसमें
real.
मैं भी अपना ऐड करूंगा इसमें थोड़ा सा।
This is the most real threat we are facing. I think if you talk of one single weakest point of India, it is its inability or its vulnerability to street level violence overwhelming the state machinery.
My thing is that there is this fundamental problem between what is law and order is used as one, but our system always privileges order over law. The day they start using them conjointly, the problem will go away. And at the same time, people have to exercise their right of self defense, which is available to them by law, and they shouldn't outsource their self defense, the violence used to defend yourself, even that to the state.
Very true.
That is what I would say.
Neither law
That's
nor order should supersede justice.
yes. मेरा तो जब मैं आई वॉज इन प्रोबेशन, और प्रोबेशन में जब डिस्ट्रिक्ट में गया मैं प्रोबेशन में, तो सबसे पहले मेरा जब थाना अटैचमेंट हुआ, तो थाना अटैचमेंट में बहुत पुराना SHO था। क्या क्या वहाँ राजस्थान में तो उस तरह से बोलते हैं ना कि हुक्म, एक बात बता दूँ मैं थाने कि लॉ एंड ऑर्डर के चक्कर में फिर मती पड़ी जो लॉ के चक्कर में जाओगे तो ऑर्डर गड़बड़ होगा, और ऑर्डर के चक्कर में जाओगे तो लॉ गड़बड़ होगा। लेकिन जो सरकार है वो ऑर्डर चाहती है हमेशा, इसलिए आप तो बस मैनेजमेंट सीखो, कैसे ऑर्डर मेंटेन करना है। हमें देखो
बहुत
हम
सही,
करते हैं।
बहुत सही। That
is something that is ingrained from the time of the British, and it is still ingrained.
इनफैक्ट मैंने किसका पढ़ा रिसेंटली, एडम स्मिथ, he has said that people do prefer order over justice. It is more important to maintain order than to ensure justice.
Yes, you will see that through history.
Yeah.
Next. Deep Shah, how Bharat will fight if West is converted to left in Islam? I think we've already done this question.
Yeah.
This is the same question getting repeated. रविंदर मीणा, क्या मोदी जी स्वभाव से गांधी बनते जा रहे हैं? दाढ़ी तो ट्रिम कराइए थोड़ी सी, पता नहीं क्या है आइडिया।
नहीं, गांधी जी कहाँ दाढ़ी रखते थे। लेकिन नहीं, मैं नहीं मानता कि मोदी जी स्वभाव से
गांधी
गांधी बनते जा रहे
2.0
हैं।
दाढ़ी रखते हैं।
हाँ? नहीं, मुझे नहीं लगता कि मोदी गांधी बनते जा रहे हैं, पर पब्लिक का प्रेफरेंस को झेलना पड़ेगा। आप पॉलिटिक्स में है तो पब्लिक के प्रेफरेंस को झेलना पड़ेगा। आई विश मोदी कुछ और होते, बट आई ऑल्सो फियर मोदी कुछ और होते तो सर्वाइव करते कि नहीं करते।
आप कल जो आंदोलन जीवियों को ठोका है, तो आप देखिए क्या जबरदस्त सपोर्ट मिली टक्कर को। मोदी जी इसी से समझ जाए, योगी को क्यों सपोर्ट मिलती है, भयंकर। इसीलिए
सर योगी उत्तर प्रदेश में है, यह बहुत बड़ा डिफरेंस है सर। योगी उत्तर प्रदेश में है, पूरा भारत उत्तर प्रदेश नहीं है।
आपको मैं एक चीज बताऊं, आपको बड़ा आश्चर्य होगा। आप आजकल जरा गुजरात में देख लीजिए कि किस तरह से वो डील करते हैं इस तरह की समस्याओं पर, बिल्कुल उसी तरह से डील करते हैं जैसे दिल्ली में। तो ये बीमारी जो है ये इसकी नहीं है कि उत्तर प्रदेश की है, क्योंकि उत्तर प्रदेश और गुजरात की क्या समस्या है भाई?
नहीं, मोदी से तो
आप
नहीं
वहां क्यों सबको किड ग्लव से ट्रीट कर रहे हो?
क्या, it is not something that I am supporting or defending. I am just hoping that this is the case.
ओके चलिए, ऑप्टिमिस्टिक। कम से कम आप मास्टर स्ट्रोक वादी तो नहीं है, सपोर्टर। ठीक,
सपोर्टर हो, मास्टर स्ट्रोक वादी नहीं हूँ।
राहुल कुमार, हाउडी। अच्छा, हम भी जब कहते हैं कि हम सपोर्टर है, मास्टर स्ट्रोक वादी नहीं, लोग मानते नहीं आजकल। आप क्रिटिसाइज कैसे कर दिया? क्रिटिसाइज करती तो आप। Rahul Kumar, how do you see the future of Hindus in India if this government remains for at least next 15 years?
I think that is definitely a priority. That is definitely a priority to stay in power and not allowing this last. We should realize that there are 4 pillars of power, and out of them 3 is already with the left. So we should not think that government is everything, and we should not think that because we have taken over government we have changed the system. This government in power is our opportunity to try and take over other 3 pillars.
My problem is that this understanding is not there with the government.
That's
true.
Government
doesn't have this understanding.
That's
How
true.
to make government understand?
But sir, even if government does, there is most of the work has to be done by other people.
By?
by other people, by people rather than by the government.
People, but then the government can definitely
Has a
guide
thing
them
to
into
do.
the right direction and not just concede the space when they are
सर तो
confronted.
ज्यादातर लोग तो जो वहां बैठे हैं वे प्रोडक्ट हैं उसी व्यवस्था के ना सर, जो कि पिछले 50 सालों में चली आ
चलिए,
रही है।
अब ब्यूरोक्रेसी में क्या हो रहा है इसके ऊपर फिर कभी चर्चा कर लेंगे। वो भी तो अल्टीमेटली वो कहते हैं ना कई साहब की अकबर जो अच्छा था शासक, उसके पास नवरत्न थे, तो मैं पूछता हूँ भाई वो नवरत्नों को चुना किसने था? अकबर नहीं चुना था ना। ये विक्रमादित्य के नवरत्न विक्रमादित्य नहीं तो चुने थे ना, अपने नवरत्नों को आप ही तो चुनते हैं।
ट्रू।
ये तो मैं लॉजिक कभी मेरी समझ में नहीं आया। NY Times used the word jihadi terrorism for Taliban. Akhilesh Kumar. Do you think it is a good word which conveys the meaning without naming the religion?
It does name the religion, there is no doubt about it, but it at the same time it tries to dissociate as if there is another form of Islam, which is tries to dissociate and try to, in a way, a very weak attempt to protect Islam by not calling it Islamic terrorism and calling it jihadi terrorism, as if jihad and Islam can ever be separated without
Yes, I
practically
think it is a
dismantling
blasphemy.
Islam.
It does not recognize rights of Allah. It is blasphemy.
Yeah. So even if it is a, I will say it is a word that conveys the meaning. Okay, it is better than calling that okay, terrorism has no religion. I will put it this way.
Okay. Hello, Rajiv. Praveen here. How can I get your book? Piracy.
प्रवीण भाई अब
He's
अपना,
from UK.
हाँ हाँ वो यूके से, वही मैं देख रहा हूँ, मैं भेज देता हूँ। आपका एड्रेस वही है तो मैं भेज देता हूँ, मुझे याद नहीं है आपका एड्रेस, तो मेरे को आप एड्रेस अपना करंट एड्रेस क्या है आप ये कर दें, मैं आपको भेज देता हूँ। मेरे पास कुछ बुक्स की कॉपी रखी हुई है।
Left now uses आज़ादी in India to subvert freedom. अरे इनको आज़ादी का मतलब ही नहीं पता है ना। इस्लामिक डिक्शनरी मुझे अलग से लिखनी पड़ेगी। मैं और राजीव जी मिलके इस्लामिक डिक्शनरी लिखेंगे,
आनंद जी,
आनंद जी के साथ मिलके।
आनंद जी को पकड़े सर, उन्हें इस्लामिक डिक्शनरी की जो समझ है किसी को नहीं है। मतलब नहीं कहता हूँ किसी को नहीं है, पर उनकी बहुत, अब पता नहीं यार, वो सामने आते नहीं है, नहीं तो आनंद जी की जो इस्लामिक डिक्शनरी की है, इच एवरी इस्लामिक वर्ड व्हाट इट मींस फॉर देम एंड व्हाट वी थिंक इट मींस, इस बात को उन्होंने इतने सुंदर तरीके से समझते हैं वो। इट इज अ प्लेजर टू लिसन टू हिम, यू शुड try and get him somewhere, try to get him to show his face.
सामने तो आते नहीं, मैंने ट्राई किया था एक बार। Why commie country don't have woke but democracy have wokeism?
That's true that woke, when they are in power, they realize that it is a nuisance. When they are not in the power, they use it as a nuisance to get to the power.
Okay जी, next. पल्लवी मैम बॉलीवुड बायकॉट को सपोर्ट नहीं दे रही, शक्तिमान कमल।
या मेरी पत्नी के बारे में वो,
अच्छा,
हाँ तो नहीं वो उनका फिल्म देखे बिना काम नहीं चलता सर, तो वो चाहे हॉलीवुड जितनी बनाती है फिल्म वो सब देख चुकी है।
अच्छा, तो वहाँ
तो
बचा नहीं कुछ।
अब स्पेनिश देखती है, इटालियन देखती है, रशियन देखती है, शी डजंट लीव एनी सिनेमा ऑफ एनी लैंग्वेज, तो तब उसमें दो चार बीच में एक आध बॉलीवुड भी देख ही लेती है।
Next. Ravi speaks. Okay, we'll send you my new address on WhatsApp.
Of course.
With that, we come to the end of this session. Thank you all viewers. आप सभी दर्शकों को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। राजीव जी को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। जय हिंद, वंदे मातरम, जय श्री राम।